what it's going to do is it's going to fill it with ink, and then when you put a dot in, it will be colorful. Is that clear? So you may use these very wisely. So, let me see, get this open here. They come open. Interesting. So these are not to tamper with. You have to use them wisely. When you do the test probes today, you will use them wisely. Is that clear? So this magic is about balls of transforming. So what you're going to do is, these are already filled with ink for you, so you don't have to mess around with that. What you have to do is you have to put them at the end. Gravity will pull all the ink into the test tube, and when you put it down, when you put the test tube, the ink can coat with a little ball. And then when you look with your eyes at the microscope, you can see a whole world. And then when you do another ball, so the worlds, so there's like, I have boxes with these name tags on the boxes, and it gives like a different, all different types of worlds and places in the world. So like Frozen Hell is one of them, the Dreaded Hot Canyon, there's also a huge bustling city, and not to mention my special, the Dark Gas Countryside with Bioneum. You've all seen the movie, and we've already studied it. For those Motrich and Plodup, remember being my class last year, we did study these. We did read the book and watch the movie. Did we not? I think we did, so that's good. So does everyone understand? Good. Now, it's a pretty simple thing. You're going to put it at the end, let the ink all go down, and then the ball when you put in, you can choose whatever you like. Put it in, and the ink will kill with the ball, because otherwise the ball won't look as nice. It'll be blowy. So the ink will clear up that picture, and then then it will fall into the microscope. Then you'll look with your eyes, and there is no adjusting, because they've already adjusted the microscopes for you. So then you look with your eyes and be astounded. And it is a huge microscope. I mean, like this big. And it's a huge world. So take your time, and then with your paper and your pencil, you will write down what your predictions are and what you see. So observations and inferences. Observations are what you see. Inferences are what you think is going to happen. So get to work. Partner up like you did last time. I'm going to go talk with Elena here. just read your Piaget books. And you will have to make it up. When are you free, guys? Sunday? Beginning of the day? End of the day? Okay, end of the day on Thursday, you will come in and I will have one already filled for you. So I'm sorry. Everyone makes mistakes. So just read your books. My mistake. So, how are we doing? Oh, is it interesting? Is it a huge world? Are you astounded? Oh, that's excellent. Really? You want to see? Bring it up so that she can see it. Well, she's moving. She's moving forward. Oh my goodness. Stop right now. Stop right now. Were you guys even paying a lick of attention to what I said? Oh, there I go again, acting like Mrs. Myanmar. I said to finish with ink. And look, you've spilled all the ink. I didn't have an extra couple. I only have those two. You guys spilled the ink. Look at it. The floor's messy. The ink is all gone. I don't have extras. When you look at it, it's blurry, correct? You need the ink to clear it. Oh. Can you explain to them how we do this? Alright. You come up and show her. Oh, no, wait. I take that back. My mistake. I want you to talk to them, show them how we do this activity. That's the only thing I know. You know all about the history. They'd like to know all this, their knowledge. You know all about the history of this, the rules that go into it. That is all I know. Really? You know more than I just know little. That's all I know, and that's the most important stuff. The others, they just really want to know. All of them want to know it. Don't you remember every single detail that we normally did? No, we're not talking about fate. I'm not asking anything about fate right now. Fate is not what we're talking about. Quiet, shut your mouth. We're talking about you. They are so interested to know. Shut your mouth. They are also interested to know about this. They want to know what the purpose is. They want to know if we're in it, where it originated. Everything all I have. You guys have to make this up. This is so disappointing. This class should never be like this. This class is usually a very, very nice class, and they always follow instructions correctly. But today that didn't happen. And I'm so disappointed. Very disappointed indeed.